New this morning, Fulton County prosecutors are asking for rapper Young Thug's probation to be revoked.
Yeah, a new filing accuses the rapper, whose legal name is Jeffrey Williams, of having a blatant disregard for the law. 11 Alive's Karis Belger joining us from the Fulton County Courthouse. Karis, have we heard from Young Thug's attorney about this latest filing?
We have Brian Steele did share a statement with our newsroom. In it, he says in part that his client did nothing wrong. As for this filing, it accuses Young Thug of intimidating people using social media. One instance in particular mentions a gang investigator who is also testifying in another hearing and was not supposed to be shown on camera per a court order. The filing alleges that after a known blogger shared a post with that investigator's face, Williams shared the post with the caption calling her the quote biggest liar in the district attorney's office. Later, the filing states that the investigator's address and those of her relatives were shared online, and it also says threats were made against Fulton County DA Bonnie Willis. Young Thug's attorney, Brian Steele, shared the following statement with us. It says, this motion is baseless. While intimidation and threats of violence are never appropriate, Jeffrey Williams has done nothing wrong. We look forward to seeking a dismissal of this petition. So a note about Young Thug's probation agreement. He is not allowed to engage in any sort of gang activity, nor is he allowed to engage in any sort of behavior that could undermine the judicial system. He is allowed to come to Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta for business or professional reasons, but he cannot stay for longer than 2 weeks. Also, as a part of this, he has to return to Atlanta 4 times a year for community service, where he talks to schools and youth groups about gang activity and the dangers involved in it. In downtown Atlanta, I'm Karis Belger, 11 Alive News.
All right, Karis.
Man, I can't. This is, I want to say too soon, but I can't even believe it. I I don't understand how a person as charismatic as Young Thug, I mean, it's like he escaped the gates of jail. He was looking at forever and a day in jail, settled for 15 years of probation, and he hasn't even been on probation, not even a couple of months. And now he's in this situation, about to have his probation revoked. I mean, I just can't believe it. You gotta be more. You can't tell me that um, Young Thug ain't smarter than this. I mean, this is just crazy. I mean, I look. I tell you what. If I was in a room alone with Young Thug and I could speak to him on a one on one, I would tell him, man, you beat the system. I mean, you really didn't beat the system, but you beat the system. You're not incarcerated. You're free. You're able to walk around, be with your family, enjoy life, despite all the wrongdoings you done in the past. But now you get to be free, and now you want to gamble with that? Man, is you crazy? Man, them prosecutors that tried to have you arrested the first time, they're not gonna give up. They're not going to stop waiting on you for every little mistake that you do. They're going to come after you full force because they want that. They want you incarcerated. That's why they came after you like that. But your trial was like, whoo, man, like one of many others that we never seen before. So, I mean, you need to be happy. You need to count your blessings. You need to stay out the way. You need to remember that these prosecutors are your new ops, and just because you're on probation, like, you're not free. Okay, let me repeat that. Just because you are on probation, that does not mean that you are free. You are on probation. That's worse than a normal person. I mean, you really don't have no rights. They took all that stuff away from you with that probation. That's what probation is. They can come whenever they want to do visits and check up on you. You got to do some type of reports and all that. They need to know about your whereabouts, where you going, who you doing it with for the next 15 years. You know how long that is? And it ain't even been a couple of months and they already want to violate you, man. Stay out the way. Make good music, man. Make good music. Help the youth, turn some of them wrongs that you did into rights, man. Teach some of the young youth, hey, gang banging ain't what it's supposed to be. Let's, come together. Let's build. Let's do this. Let's do that. But please, brother, stay out the way, stay out the mix. I'm sure you got a whole bunch of dudes that'll do any and everything for you. Let them be the ones that do that kind of stuff for you. You don't need to be the one that's doing anything, because these people, any opportunity that they get, they're gonna lock you back up. And ain't nobody, everybody, this is just entertainment for us. All we're gonna be doing is laughing, and then we're gonna be talking about the next story tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about the next story. Meanwhile, you're going to be going to jail and spending 15 plus years of your life in jail just because of the simple fact you couldn't. I mean, was it so important to send that tweet out? I mean, man, you can't do the stuff that everybody else does, man. Not for the next 15 years. And that's where they get you, because you feel like you won, you feel like you beat the system, or should I say, the public feels like you won, the public feels like you beat the system. But the truth is, you did not beat the system, brother. At any given moment, they can find any little thing to have you locked up, and the preponderance of proof to lock you up this time is not going to be as much as it is for somebody that don't have no criminal record or not on no parole or probation. I don't know what to say. All I can say is this is all too soon, and I hope, not hope, I mean, I don't believe that he's going to go to jail. I don't think he did anything that's worth big enough to go to jail this time, but I'm going to just tell you this. Use this as a warning sign. Take heed to this warning, brother. God has given you a warning. I don't know what you're doing, what you're not doing, but this is a warning from God. This is a warning that's letting you know, if you keep going down the path that you are going, you will be incarcerated. And if you don't care, we don't care. But at the end, because you're going to be the one serving the time, not us. So at the end of the day, take your time, stay out the way, keep making great music. Be blessed that you out with your family and your friends. You can keep running up the bag, keep making more money. That's what's going to really make them upset with you, not the tweets, the more money that you're making. They're going to be like, he bought another rose, and last year he bought another rose. All these things are going to make them more mad. Please stay out the way. Please keep getting your grind on. And please, 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 please make some more good music. Peace.